Hi everybody, hope all is well. In today's video I've got some gameplay of some of the blocked Dark Zone in the Chinese server. Now for those of you who don't know, the blocked Dark Zone is a PvE only Dark Zone mode. There are 3 sessions which last 90 minutes, that's 3 sessions per day. The DZ itself can have up to 24 players in there. The landmarks are can be super difficult to do. The NPCs are absolutely mega tanky, as you can quite expect, with like some sort of 24-man scaling. And the reason why I picked a couple of these clips to show you is because there's not many people on the Dark Zone at the moment in this session that I'm in. So I start the first landmark off by myself, trying to solo landmark, and it doesn't really go that well for me, to be honest with you, until a few more players turn up and give me a hand. But at least you'll be able to see the sort of damage that I do, as opposed to everyone else killing everything really quick. So that's pretty interesting to watch. And then after the initial landmark, I'm going to show some footage of an extraction. Now, generally how the extractions work on the Chinese server is you get, well, the first extraction of the session, you get 1 Marauder quadcopter turn up, as well as NPCs at the landmark. And they're pretty straightforward to clear. Generally, a lot of the Chinese players, the way they work it is that they use negotiators. They'll tag the Marauder and shoot at some of the tanky NPCs to kill a Marauder, which makes pretty much light work of it. But the Marauders themselves can fire things like oxidizers at you. They can drop like mortar strikes on you, and they can shot out assault drones. They can shot fire chems at you. I think I might have mentioned oxidizer, but oxidizer is a big one. They can foam you, they can shock you. Now, on my current build that I've got on the video, I've got close to 100% Has Pro, so things like the shock doesn't really bother me, and the foams me for like just a couple of seconds. But it's really good to watch, because when you do a second extraction of the session, you get 3 Marauders turn up. Now, that can be like really tasty if you don't like wipe them out pretty quick. And in this case, on this video, we didn't. We made a bit of a cock end of it. The guy I was with in the footage, one of my Chinese friends, is generally very good, and he can pretty much solo them himself, if I'm brutally honest with you. But he managed to get wiped, and it sort of went a bit wrong for us. So you see a lot of footage from my point of view. I'm sort of like in and out of a doorway, trying to peek round, trying to do some damage, etc. You can see the sort of things that the Marauders shotting at us, which is like pretty fun, to be honest with you. I'd like to see something like that in our Dark Zone, even if it's just our normal Dark Zone. I think that would make extractions extremely, well, it would spice them right up, if I'm honest with you. It would make them really interesting. So have a watch the video, tell me what you think. I do my best. I nearly wipe on the first landmark I show you, and I certainly nearly wipe on the Marauder, but it was pretty good fun, and we managed to clear it, as you would expect. It needed a bit of help from a couple more players turning up, which was nice, which has helped us out. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. I'll let you watch the footage now. I'll stop talking because I'm sick of talking, and enjoy.
force detected. Contaminated gear detected.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for. Helo almost at extraction zone.
Chopper on site.
Helo is on site.